The Fourth Option by Sherry Friedman. Allison Hirsch, played by Fran Messina. Leah Nussbaum, played by Nancy Lesh. We are in the office of the predictably inebriated Leah Nussbaum, the director of the Nussbaum Memorial Chapel, where she is meeting with Allison Hirsch, a retired teacher.
I don't exactly want to be here, but
I understand completely. My condolences.
oh no, it's nothing like that. I received a brochure from AARP that says 9 things you should know before you die. And one of them is you should plan your own funeral. So I thought,
Oh, I see. Well, basically, you have three options. The first is in-ground interment.
you mean buried in a casket? Oh no, I'm claustrophobic. And I am afraid of bugs and worms. And what about water sleeping in?
We could offer you a better quality of casket, one that has its own protective gasket. Our top model is hermetically sealed, but I can't guarantee that no insect or rain would get in. To tell you the truth, nothing can stop the natural process of decomposition. I could sell you the most expensive casket we have, but it would be a waste of money. You'd be like a big piece of meat burped into a Tupperware.
Not even Tupperware keeps things fresh forever. I once had a piece of sushi that I put in a plastic container and forgot on the kitchen counter. And when I went to look at it, whoa, what else can you offer me?
The cheapest and perhaps the tidiest option is cremation, very popular lately.
What would happen to me if I choose that?
Well, you get put into an oven for a couple of hours at about 1500 degrees. Your skull falls apart, revealing your charred brains, and then you burn up. Except for the larger bones, which get transferred to a cremulator, a sort of wood chipper. Oh, I'm sorry. You look so nervous. Here, there.
Oh,
Here, have some. You'll feel a lot better.
okay.
Here you go. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's a third option. Have a sip. You could do it above ground, like a mausoleum. That way you'd avoid the dirt and the fire.
You mean like a Taj Mahal or Egyptian pyramids? Well, that seems like a more elegant alternative.
Elegance has its price. It would cost you at least $37,000.
But I would be safer and it would be cleaner, right?
You've never heard of exploding casket syndrome?
Exploding what?
Well, your body is an organic substance. When sealed in a casket, anaerobic things start to happen and it causes you to liquefy and bloat up with gases. It's like being in a pressure cooker, and then you puff up bigger and bigger until there she blows.
Holy shit, I don't want to explode. What happened to rest in peace?
Oh, Miss Hirsch, we need to pour you some more here. Oh. Here, calm down. Yeah, I'll have some more too. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Just say no. Forget about making arrangements.
But isn't that inevitable?
Who says so?
Everyone, people.
People can be wrong. People once thought the earth was flat. People voted for Trump. There is a fourth option.
Oh, but you said there was only 3.
But I never told the fourth to any other client, but I want to tell it to you. Here it is. I think death is a self-fulfillment prophecy. People die only because they say, you gotta die sometime, and then they do die.
Well, that's ridiculous. So you're telling me that all the people that have died through history, it's been their own fault? What about people that died in accidents or from a disease like COVID? Aren't you being insensitive?
No, just logical. I say I refuse to die ever, and that way I won't.
So you're telling me you live forever?
Yeah, it's worked so far, hasn't it?
No, thanks.
Well, no, come on, test out my theory with me. Muster up all the courage in your soul and shout out to the universe, I refuse to die. I refuse to die.
I refuse to die.
That girl, how do you feel now?
Invincible.
Just think of all the time you'll have now to express yourself.
And learn how to dance the flamenco. I forgot that I always wanted to learn how to dance the flamenco and be swept up by the gypsy music. I can hear the music in my head now. Ole!
Olé!
Terms of Endearment by James Brooks. Garrett, played by Mark Schwartz, and Aurora, played by Carol Carson. Frilly, flowery, uptight Aurora Greenway, a widow who hasn't dated since her husband died, lives in Houston next door to a swinging bachelor, hard-drinking, girl-chasing former astronaut, Garrett Breedlove.
Garrett Breedlove.
Whoa!
God, please, quiet. Oh my God.
Sorry, I just took a sauna. I can't help yelling when I hit the cold water. Well, you're not going to ignore me when I speak directly to you.
I'm not ignoring you. What do you want me to say? Okay, I suppose it's hard not to yell when you hit the cold water.
Hey,
Hey,
well, what's your name? Aurora?
yes,
You want a shock?
not especially.
They were going to have this NASA dinner at the White House, some cosmonauts and all of us. And I was thinking there was nobody could take because, well, everybody I flew with, their wives, they would have given me bitch bites up and down my back if I showed up with one of my regular girls. And I don't know anyone their age. And so then I thought, I could ask my next door neighbor. Then they canceled the evening, but I was going to ask you out there for a minute, in spite of everything. Isn't that a shocker?
Sure. Imagine you having a date with someone where it wasn't necessarily a felony.
Well, what would you have said if I asked you? Seriously.
I would have said, I'd like to see the White House.
So you would have gone. Well, Aurora, I'm the one who ended up shocked.
Good night.
What the hell? Hey, you want to have dinner sometime?
No. No, thank you.
Lunch? Don't ladies like to have lunch a lot?
You know, your manner isn't, there's something like you think you're toying with me.
Yes, I am. I am playing with you, Aurora. You want to play? Have lunch.
You see, This is just the element I mean. Well, if you want to have lunch sometime, just somewhere in the neighborhood to have a more pleasant
Okay,
atmosphere.
then we'll give it a
I'm not
try.
gonna say no,
We'll
then
give
no,
it a try.
no, first, I want to clarify.
Come here. Come here. We're too far apart to talk. Now, since you've agreed, let's save the rest of it. I know how you feel. There were countdowns when I had second thoughts. But I figured once they strap you in and you're in the hands of something bigger and more powerful than yourself, you might as well enjoy the ride.
I'm not going. There's really something wrong with you.
Oh,
What? You did. That is so rude for you to be looking at other women when you're with me.
we're going to have to get drunk.
I don't get drunk, and I don't care for escorts who do.
You're going to have to trust me on this one thing. You're going to have some drinks
To break the ice?
to kill that bug you have up your ass.
Bourbon. Preferably wild turkey.
Aurora, you're not fun by any chance, are you?
Well, I don't think you should worry about that just yet. Impatient boys sometimes miss dessert. And besides, I don't want you thinking that I'm like your other girls.
No, there's no danger of that. Unless you curtsy on my face real soon.
What is it about you that wants to shock and insult me? You know, I really hate that way of talking, which you must know. So why do you do it?
I tell you, I don't know what it is about you, Aurora, but you do bring the devil out in me.
I suppose because I am not Little Miss Round Heels, you're not going to call.
Little Miss Round Heels.
Yeah, well, what do you call a woman who falls over and has sex after the first date?
Sweetheart.
Oh, look at you. You're so proud of yourself.
What do you think of me being an astronaut?
I think it's sad that you think you need that to impress girls.
Need it? Sometimes it isn't enough. I don't think there's anything wrong with using your assets.
Yeah, except it turns your profession into a sex trap.
Oh, come on. We'll use whatever we have. I've earned it. It's as much a part of me as anything else.
Well, I didn't realize I was tripping over such a deeply felt principle.
Man, how many men have you had to step on to get on that high a horse? You'll see, you'll ask. So don't go pretending it doesn't mean anything to you.
Oh, well, I mean, I am curious what it was like out there.
It's a long, long, long way away. And when you're out there, you feel you've got a long, long, long way to get back. It's not much different than being out in a field in West Texas, except the sky is black and you can't help feeling that you're far away from people.
And that's your stock answer?
Happens to be the truth.
So you just leave it at that?
I wouldn't know what else to say. Besides which, that happens to be all they require.
Well, no, come on, keep talking.
Well, you do sense the speed. I remember I was looking out the window. Oh, God, look at me. Some guy with a belly telling stories about Korea.
Oh, come on. I really want to hear this. Keep talking.
Anyway, at this point, I could see part of the spacecraft and tell that it was whistling across the ground, but it doesn't make a sound. So that the one thing you can hear, the only noise in the world, is your heartbeat. It's indescribable. Or I just can't tell it better, but that was my moment. That was the one that doesn't go away. You know what I mean?
Yes, 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 I do. This is my moment. Oh, don't get nervous.
You do understand I see other women, don't you?
Good night.
A Perfect Ganesh by Terry McNally. Annie Civil, played by Catherine Campbell. Joanne Bryn, played by Mary Jo Robertson. We are in a modest hotel room in India, where Annie and Joan, lifelong friends, have just returned, exhausted after a too long day of sightseeing. Wrestling with their failures as wives, mothers, and friends, each traveled to India seeking solace from personal tragedy and hoping to find some peace after a very difficult year of loss.
For both. You know what? I am getting really, really nervous about this Air India flight back in a few days. Do you remember the turbulence? God, it was so scary. I told you we should have taken TWA.
What? Are you nuts? What are you trying to say, that TWA doesn't have turbulence? I, for one, like a little turbulence once in a while.
Oh, funny. Oh, that must be our tea that we ordered.
I'll get it. Oh, muchas gracias, señor.
Did you just say mucho gracias to the Indian waiter? Oh my God, that is so tacky. Oh, and so typical. God.
Yeah, I forgot the word for thank you in Hindi, okay?
Well, it's not that, that's for sure. But did you see the waiter? He is so cute. It's the same one we had before. I love the look of these Indian men. I love the white teeth with the mahogany skin. Ooh, they're so good looking.
Oh my God. White teeth, mahogany skin. Talk about patronizing. How the hell do you think that sounds? Oh, and by the way, did you remember to bring the alarm clock from Mumbai?
No, I forgot it, okay? Now, if we are going to remain friends after this trip, you're going to have to learn something about me. I'm very, very sensitive to the feelings of others and my own. And you always are offending. You are offensive. When we go out, you're loud, you're rude, you're crude, and it's so embarrassing. There, I'm glad I said it.
Well, okay. If we're going for complete candor, let me tell you, I really hated that skirt you had on today. Don't you think that you're a little old to be wearing such a short skirt?
Whatever. You know what? Just keep your voice down.
No, and I'm sick and tired of you telling me, keep your voice down, when I'm not wrong. And even if I was in the wrong, I'm not your cow daughter or your catatonic husband. And I don't intend to be your counter catatonic traveling companion. I'm me, you're you. Respect the difference or just go home. It's the same old shit.
You know what? It's a good thing I'm finding out what my best friend thinks about me and my family. You've changed, you've got really mean. I know what you went through when your son was murdered. It was horrible. It was devastating. But then you started running off to those lectures in Bridgeport. Oh my God, talking all the time about nurturing your inner child. Ugh, I say stifle your inner child. If we are all constantly nurturing our inner child, the world would be awash in tears.
Well, that might be a good thing. And besides, when I say muse of fire, that's my talisman. It's telling me to cherish the moment, to relish it. You know, I'm not going to be this way again.
Well, I'm sorry I get on your nerves.
Oh, it's okay. Saying you're a pain in the ass nurtures my inner child.
Oh, to be with someone who doesn't say muse of fire at the drop of a hat. I know it's Shakespeare, but God, have I really been in a pain in the ass for 2 weeks?
No, no, it's only been 12 days. You know, listen, I know we've both come to India for our own personal reasons. And, you know, I adore you, Annie, even if you are impossible. I know I've been irritable lately. I'm sorry, but I just can't stop thinking about Walter. You know, what is there to say? You know, every time the phone rang, I thought he was going to say, Mom, I've got AIDS.
Mm.
No. Six fucking thugs killed him. And they got off. They got off because Walter was a faggot. Oh my God. Oh, I know there's evil in this world. I know, but I don't think there's any justice. Do I deserve this? I think so. I hated my son because he loved men. Oh my God. Do you think if I shout out my anger and my fear, it'll go away? If I scream, faggot, faggot, queer, queer. Oh, fuck. Walter, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I love you. I'm so sorry.
I wish I could comfort you. Can I put my arms around you?
No, I really wish you wouldn't. Besides, what the fuck do you know about this kind of pain and suffering?
Well, maybe not to the same extent, but do you remember I told you about this biopsy I had a month ago? Well, I got the results and it's not good.
How long have you known?
Since that last night in Bombay, remember? When I got that phone call and I said it was Alan, well, it was the doctor.
Oh my God, we can go home. We'll go right away. Let's go back.
No. We've come all this way. We're in India. We're not going home without seeing the Taj Mahal.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you for confiding in me, Annie. Have you told Alan?
No, not yet. Maybe I won't tell him. God, it would just be another reason for him to work late. He's had a reason, for almost 7 years now. She's almost 30 years younger than I am. He has her set up in a condo down there by the club.
That bastard. Jesus, I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Stop saying sorry. Why are we always saying sorry? Who are we? What is wrong with us women? Men still have it all, don't they? All we really have in the end is our children, and then they leave too.
Okay, Annie, it's enough. Tell me, what do
Enough.
I need to know about the Taj Mahal before tomorrow?
Okay, let me think. It was built in 1632.
Yeah.
It took 22 years to complete. Do you know who it was built for, in honor of?
Well, yeah, somebody's wife. I knew you were going to ask me that. It was Marilyn. No, wait a minute. No, it was Betty. Right, Betty Mahal, right?
No. It was his wife. Her name is Mumtaz Mahal.
Of course. Mumtaz. That was right on the tip of my tongue. I was just trying to make you laugh.
I know you were.
Oh my God. So, listen, after we visit the Betty Mahal tomorrow, uh, I have some shopping to do.
Oh,
I haven't found the perfect Ganesh yet.
is there such a thing?
Well, I sure as hell hope so, because I've got so many and I haven't found the perfect one yet. And you know what? Time is running out.
Yes. Time is running out, and I am really, really tired. I'm going to go to bed. Good night, my friend. I love you.
Good night.
You're supposed to say, I love you too.
Good night, Annie. I love you too. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What the hell?
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, big guy. Oh, I nearly broke my neck. Oh, mind if I sit down? Okay, thank you. Oh, you got a glass of water or a Red Bull?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Who do I look like? I'm deaf.
Is this some kind of joke?
What kind of joke? You're 77, Nat Ackerman. Here's the call sheet. The address 118 Pacific Street. I don't think I blew it.
Wait a minute. So what do you want with me?
What do I want? What do you think I want?
You've got to be kidding. I'm in perfect health.
Yeah, huh? Nice place. You do it yourself?
Yeah, we had a decorator, but we worked with her.
So,
How do you feel about this?
I
What
know
were
you
you-
don't want.
What were you doing? What were you doing outside?
Don't start in. I'm already nauseous from the climb.
Wait, what climb?
I climbed up the drain pipe. I got my heel caught in some vines. Then my cape begins to tear. Let's just go. It's been a rough night. It's my last call on my first day.
Wait a minute. You broke my drain pipe?
Broke. It didn't break. It's just a little bent. Didn't you hear anything? I slammed into the freaking ground.
I was reading, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I must have really been engrossed. Co-ed's nabbed in pot orgy. Oh. Can I borrow this?
I'm finished.
Look, I don't know how to put this to you, pal.
What? Wait a minute. Why didn't you just ring downstairs?
And what if you had company? You're sitting there with important people. I'm deaf. I should ring the bell and traipse right in front. Where's your thinking?
No, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I need time. I'm not ready to go yet.
You need time? I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'd like to, but
Wait, no buts. I just merged with Modiste Originals.
just merged with Matista Originals. What's the difference? A couple bucks more or less.
Sure, what do you care? You guys probably have all your expenses paid. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, but I cannot believe you are deaf.
Well, why? What'd you expect? George Clooney, Rock Hudson? I'm so sorry I disappointed you.
All right. Give me some time. Another day.
Another day. I can't. What do you want me to say?
One more day, 24 hours.
What do you need it for? The radio said rain tomorrow.
Can't we work out something?
Like what?
You play chess?
Chess? No, I don't play chess. What do you think this is? A freaking Bergman movie?
Wait a minute. You play gin rummy?
Do I play gin rummy? Is Woody Allen Jewish? Is the Lincoln Tunnel as congested as my sinuses? Is Paris a city?
Okay. Oh, terrific. I'll play you gin rummy. And if you're so terrific, you're going to win. And then I promise I'll go immediately. But if for some reason I could win, just give me some more time. A little bit. One more day. How about?
Come on. Who's got time to play gin rummy? We got to go.
Come on, be a sport. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll shoot for 100 points. And if there's a knock card, a spade, it's double. What do you say?
Please, I really shouldn't.
I got cards. Cards right here. Come on, I'll deal.
All right, we'll play a little. Just deal.
Okay, I'm dealing. Here you go. And we got cards, eh? Okay. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what. You won't regret this.
I regret it already. All right, don't give me sales talk. Just give me the Red Bull and put out something. For God's sake, a stranger drops in and you don't have potato chips or pretzels?
Look. Oh, the other thing. You want to play 20 cents a point? I play better when money's at stake.
Whatever.
So, you want that 5?
No.
Pick.
Oh, Jesus, I got nothing here. Sorry.
Okay, so what's it like?
What's what like?
What do you mean? What's like? Death.
If you don't mind, I'm trying to play here. Gonna concentrate. What should death be like? You just lay there.
Do anything after? Yes, anything after? Will I see anything? Tell me.
What was the knock card again?
Wait a minute. The knock card? Oh, it's the 4 of spades. I forgot to tell you. 4 of spades. You're not going to knock now, are you? Are you going to knock?
Who said I'm ready to knock? All I asked was, what was the freaking knock card? You big nudnik.
Okay, it's the 4. So, anyway, thank God you're not. You're not. Listen. And all I asked of you was, is there anything for me to look forward to?
Just play.
Oh, come on. Can't you tell me anything? Like, where do we go?
You fall into a clumping heap on the floor.
I can't wait for that. Wait, is it going to hurt?
It's going to hurt. What a wuss. Big wuss. Be over in a second.
I need this. Man merges with Modiste Originals. I can't be standing over a sofa when it happens. Huh?
No. Just play.
All right. Why not?
Because you fall on the floor. Now leave me alone. I'm trying to concentrate.
Why must it be on the floor? That's all I'm saying. Why can't the whole thing happen and I'll stand next to the sofa? How about that?
Jesus. Sorry, big guy. I have never met such a wuss in my entire life. I will try my best for you, but I'm not a coddler. Just now, can we play?
What did you mean when you said this was your first job?
What does it sound like?
What are you telling me? That nobody ever went before?
Well, sure they went, but I don't take them.
Ah, so who did?
You get one-track mind. Others.
There's others?
Yes, there's others. Each one has their own personal way of going.
I never knew that.
Well, why should you? Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? Why, I'm nothing?
You're
Come
a
on.
nudnik. You're a nudnik. You're not nothing. You're a schmata manufacturer. Where do you come to know the knowledge of the eternal mysteries?
What are you talking about? I make a beautiful dollar. I sent my 2 kids through college. So what do you think? I'm just some guy off the street?
Yeah. All right. Don't be so touchy.
So who's touchy? You want that? Oh,
No.
no. Okay. That's gin and it's double. Let's see what you
What?
let me get my pen out here. Just a minute.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have thrown that 9. Damn it. Sorry.
Okay. Oh my God, you really got garbage here. 2 queens, 2 kings. You know that total? Oh, shut up. 60 points. Double 120. Wait, I win, and you lose, and well, you owe me $28, and look at the score. So I'll see you tomorrow.
What do you mean you'll see me tomorrow?
Come on, I win. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but
No but. Don't butt me. I won 24 hours. Come back tomorrow.
and where am I going to go for 24 hours?
What's the difference? The main thing is I won an extra day.
What do you want me to do? Walk the streets like this?
Come on. Go check into a hotel. Go to a movie. Don't forget the $28 you owe me.
Yeah, I think I have a few singles.
I'll take a check.
A check. Death has a check. From what account?
Look who I'm dealing with.
So sue me. Where does the devil, where does death, a guy who looks like the Unabomber, get a checking account?
I think you are the devil. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right, give me what you got. We'll call it square.
Listen, I need that money.
Why should you need money?
What are you talking about? You're going to the beyond.
So what?
So,
So,
you know how far that is?
so what? What's the difference?
So where's gas? Where's tolls?
We're going by car?
You'll find out. Look, I'll be back tomorrow. You'll give me a chance to win my money back. Otherwise, I don't even want to talk about how much deep shit I'm going to be in with the big guy. Sorry.
Anything you want. Well, double or nothing will play.
Oh, meantime, I'm stranded.
So, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Fine. Out. Ugh.
Go.
Yeah. I should have left when I had the chance. Oof.
Okay, wait a minute. Be careful going down the stairs. There's a loose step.
Ow.
What a schlep. Oy.
Ow.
Night Mother by Marcia Norman. Mama, played by Grace McKierney, and Jessie, played by Leanne Corto. Despondent after her husband and son leave her, and exhausted by her battle with epilepsy, Jessie moves into her mother's drab gray house on an isolated country road, where she announces that tonight she's going to kill herself. In this sophisticated portrayal of depression, the mother tries valiantly to hold onto her daughter.
Mama, we got any more old towels you don't want? Or a big piece of plastic? Garbage bags will do if there's enough.
Oh, don't make a mess in your room, Jessie. Your hair is blonde enough.
Oh, it's not for my hair, Mama.
But have you forgot it is my Saturday manicure night? My nails are all chipped.
I got it on the list. Which shoebox do you think Daddy's old gun is in? I found the bullets in an old milk bottle.
What do you want that old gun for? You know, you pay too much attention to the TV, hon. I have never met a real criminal in my life.
Except for Ricky.
Well, your son, he's mixed up with the wrong people, but that's not a crime.
Not yet. Which one do you think? The one with the old hospital shoes in it?
We don't have anything that a criminal wants. I don't even want what we got. You better stop all this fuss or you are going to bring on a fit.
They're called seizures, Mama. I learned that in the hospital. Oh, here it is. I found it.
What are you doing with that thing now?
The barrel has to be clean. Old powder gets in it, Mama.
Clean? For what?
I'm going to kill myself.
Very funny.
I am.
Oh, you are not. And don't even say such a thing.
Well, if I didn't tell you, how would you know? Do you want it to be a surprise? You hear a noise down the hall?
Kill yourself?
Shoot myself. But in a couple of hours.
You know, I think it's time for your medicine.
I took it already. I feel fine.
Oh, you feel fine, but you're going to kill yourself.
You know, I waited till I felt good enough, in fact. But we're still going to do your nails. Do you want to try the new China berry color you like?
Well, I am going to call your brother right now.
This has nothing to do with Dawson.
He will take away that gun.
If you call him, I'll have to do it before he gets here. But he can help you clean up the mess.
Oh, this is crazy talk.
This is private. Dawson is not invited. Tonight is yours and mine. I don't want anybody to have any of it.
Yes, see, we need to call your doctor or an ambulance. You like that one driver, Timmy.
I'm through talking, Mama.
So we're just going to sit around like every other night in the world, and then you are going to kill yourself. You'll miss. You'll wind up a vegetable. Now, how would you like that?
I think I can kill myself, Mama.
You are not going to kill yourself. You're not even upset. People don't just kill themselves. We're all afraid to die.
I'm not. Dead is everything I want. It's dark and quiet.
So is the backyard, Jessie.
Dead is everything and everybody I ever knew gone.
Well, if you have got enough guts to kill yourself, you have got enough guts to stay alive.
Well, I know that. So it's really matter where I'd rather be. Look, I'm gonna have to lock my bedroom door behind me so they don't arrest you for killing me.
What? Well, you can't use my towels. They're my towels. And you can't use your daddy's gun, because that is mine now, too. And you can't do it in my house.
If I'd known you were gonna act like this, I wouldn't have ever told you. You know, maybe it was a mistake that I moved back in here after Cecil left. Look, I'm just not having a good time in life anymore, and I don't have any reason to think it's gonna get anything but worse. I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm hurt, and I feel used.
Tired? Of what?
It all.
What does that even mean?
I can't say it any better.
Well, now what am I supposed to do now? Just tell you go ahead?
Look, there's no point in fighting over it, that's all. I read the paper, I watch TV. Things out there aren't any better than they are in here. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, you just need something to take care of.
I've had you, Mama.
Oh, so you think you've been doing too much for me?
No. I know you've been letting me do it all, so I'll have something to do. I can't even hold down a real job. Do you want some coffee?
What did I do to you?
Nothing.
No, you are mad at me.
Not a bit. But I am worried about you. So I'm going to do everything I can before I go. I have made you a list of things like how the washer works, where the detergent is, things like that.
Well, what is it then? Has your brother done something that bothers you? What has Dawson done?
Nothing. But he is always wondering what I do all day. I mean, I wonder that myself, but it's my day to wonder about.
Family is just an accident, Jesse. It's nothing personal. People don't mean to get on your nerves. Why, they don't even mean to be your family.
It's not, Dawson.
Well, is it Ricky or Cecil that he left you? Or is it that you never leave this house? Is that it, hon? Because you're sick.
Epilepsy's not sick, Mama. Anyway, it won't kill me. If it would, I wouldn't have to.
You don't have to.
I know that. That's what I like about it.
Well, I won't let you.
You can't stop me. This is my choice. I can't change my life, but I can stop it.
You know, you are acting like some little brat. You're mad, you got nothing to do, and you don't like me.
Did you ever love Daddy, or did he do something and you stopped loving him?
You loved him enough for both of us. Always following him around. Jesse, the only thing that man ever did was farm and sit.
I liked him sitting. Big old faded blue man in a chair, quiet.
Oh, now I see. You loved him and he died, and now you're stuck with me.
I just miss him. That's all.
Nothing I ever did was good enough for you, and I want to know why. And I want to know how it is you have lived here all this time feeling this way that you do.
You have no earthly idea how I feel, Mama.
So I married you off to the wrong man. I'm sorry, but I took you back in when he left you.
Cecil wasn't the wrong man. I love Cecil and he loved me. He just gave himself another chance by leaving. Although I did beg him to take me with him.
Well, he should have taken you.
You don't pack your garbage when you move, Mama.
Jessie, you will not call yourself garbage. But don't you see? The phenobarb seems about right now. Well, you haven't had a fit today. You might never have another one.
Yep. I sure am feeling good. I mean, I'm not feeling like getting mad or worrying about anything. And I'm not afraid a fit will start if I do. But I won't be here much longer.
But you're well. I mean, we're starting all over here tonight. The fits, they may be gone for good.
It's not fits, Mama. And it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Oh, everything has something to do with me.
Well, what if it does? What if you're all I have and you're not enough? What if I could take all the rest of it if only I didn't have you? What if the only way that I can get away from you for good is to kill myself?
Don't leave me. I need you. How can I get up day after day knowing that you had to kill yourself to stop this hurting?
There isn't anything you can say to change my mind. I don't want you to save me. I just want you to know and let me go.
Stay a few more years. I don't have that many left. After I'm dead, you can do whatever it is you want.
Don't you see, Mama? Everything I do winds up a mess. How could I think I could give you a manicure and hold your hand for an hour and then go and kill myself? Tonight failed like everything else, but that's exactly why I'm doing it.
You don't have to give up. Just get brave. Keep trying.
I'm not giving up. This is the thing I'm trying. That's why I picked it.
We could have more talks just like this one we've had tonight.
No, Mama. We wouldn't have more talks like tonight. It's this next part that made the last part so good. This is how I get to have my say. This is how I say how I feel about it all. And I say no. I say no to Ricky and Dawson and Cecil and epilepsy and you and me. I say no. Just let me go easy, Mama. It's time for me to go.
Oh, no, Jessie. No. You've got all night. Why? It's not even 10 o'clock.
Just let me go, Mama.
Oh, you can't do this. You can't leave me. You didn't say it would be this soon. Oh, Jessie, I'm scared. I love you.
Let me go, Mama. I've said everything I have to say.
You said you wanted to do my nails.
It's too late.
No, it's not too late. We still have things to figure out here. Why, I don't know where my prescriptions are, and I don't know who to call to rake the leaves.
Don't try and stop me, Mama. You can't do it. I'm already gone.
I am gonna stand in this hallway, and you will have to knock me down to get past me. I am not about to let you go.
Night, Mother.
Finding Help by Mary O'Neill Butler. Michelle, played by Nancy Lash. Evelyn, played by Audrey Greenberg. Michelle, a caregiver, arrives for her first day of work with Evelyn, a cantankerous woman who didn't ask for her help, nor does she want it.
You might as well turn right around because I won't have you here.
Oh, okay. Oh, no way. Your daughter Daphne hired me. I have to stay. So I was told you're good-natured and cooperative.
My daughter said that. Must have had sugar in her coffee. She paying you for my money.
Uh, I think so. Your name is Evelyn, right? That was the name on the check in Trust for Daphne.
Well, how come you were unemployed and needed this job?
My last lady died.
Ooh, you kill her?
Of course not. She had cancer. Look, if I have to stay, do you have any cards? I hate to be playing on my phone all the time. That's kind of rude.
I think playing cards in front of me is rude, don't you think so?
Would you like to play?
I don't play cards.
Okay, I'll just play on my phone then.
Well, do
Well,
right what you want to do.
this is a word game, very addictive. I'm on level 742. When Mrs. Lewis was ill and didn't need me so much during the day, I started playing, but I was always right there near her. She'd watch her shows, then doze off. There's a lot of waiting around with a job like this.
So you're paid for playing cards.
Yes,
Good almighty.
in a way, especially when patients are gravely ill. But with patients like you, I like to take them out, do stuff, get some fresh air, go to the library, help around the house.
Mhm.
Uh, so what's all this stuff on the floor then? You don't have closets?
Oh, you wise ass. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Oh, what if I did it?
Well, suit yourself. You're on my dime. I hate wasting money.
Uh, are any of these clothes on
What?
the floor clean?
Well, why don't you do the sniff test? That's what I do.
Okay, I see where the washer and dryer is, but I'm gonna have to fight my way here and kick clothes out of the way to get there.
Did Daphne tell you that I sometimes walk around naked? Just warning you.
It's okay. I have a strong gag reflex.
Hmm. How long do you have to be here?
I'm booked for 4 hours today. What do you have in the freezer?
Oh, ice cream. You want to cook it?
I'm a good cook, but that's a little limiting.
Mm, how much more time
For what?
till you leave?
Let's see. Oh, okay. 3 hours and 51 minutes.
I want a refund.
Too late. I already banked the check.
Hmm.
When is the last time you did dishes?
March 1936.
You're a character, all right.
Is that what Daphne called me?
Yeah, she put it a bit differently. I think she called you a pain in the ass. You've probably been a pain in the ass since birth, huh?
That's what my mother used to call me. Wash a dish and some tea. And remember, you're on trial here. Ah, huh. Okay, this is going to be fun.
That's Why This Lady is a Tramp by Camille Gayon. Judge Annie Corney Barron, played by Grace Salzone. Defendant Melania Tramp, played by Camille Gayon. Prosecutor Camilla Paris, played by Sherry McCoy. The wife of an ex-president of a world-renowned golf and tennis resort is on trial in Judge Annie Corney Barron's courtroom, being cross-examined by the progressive populist prosecutor Camilla Paris for the botched alleged murder for hire of her husband.
Mrs. Tramp, do you have legal counsel representing you in this case?
I'm improper.
Yes, you are improper. But did you mean you're improper?
Yes, that's what I said. I'm improper.
Did you want to have representation?
I was going to retain Roy Giulianini, but he refused because he said my husband throw him to the dogs.
You mean wolves?
Maybe. It could have been lions, but no, it's just me because no one wants to help me because my husband burning all the catwalks.
You mean bridges. I can see why your frame of reference would be catwalks, so. Okay, we can proceed with Camilla Paris, our esteemed prosecutor.
Mrs. Tramp, are you aware that you've been charged with murder for hire? Because we believe that you hired a caddy at your husband's golf and tennis resort to execute a hit with a golf ball on your husband?
I thought he was the pro, not some caddy.
So you admit to hiring him to hit a golf ball intended for your husband's right temple in the hopes of it being a lethal shot.
I did not. I knew it wasn't legal.
All right, Mrs. Tramp, have you ever golfed?
No, never. Is my husband private sanctuary? He's turf, literally.
So would it be true and correct to say that you have never touched a golf club in all of your 54 years?
No, I've never laid eyes in any golf clubs, and I'm not 54. I'm 37.
Let me remind you, Mrs. Tramp, that you are under oath. And if you don't tell the truth, you'll be prosecuted for perjury.
That's fine. I'm already living in purgatory, and there's no purgatory to lie about matters immaterial to proceeding.
I see you've borrowed a page or a line from your husband because when he was on trial recently. Let me rephrase. Are you 37?
I don't recall.
We have documented papers attesting to you being 54.
Idiot husband, he was supposed to take those papers, along with other papers he illegally removed from last job.
Okay, well, thank you for that illumination. Mrs. Tramp, are you stating under oath that you never touched any golf club at any time during your 37, 47, or 54 years?
I've never even seen a golf club except on TV when I was forced to watch those excruciating golf tournament on long transatlantic flights on our private jet. It was so boring. It works better than Ambien, by the way, if anyone suffer sleepless nights.
Please refrain from adding any personal opinions, Mrs. Tramp. Frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce exhibit number 1 into evidence, the golf club found at the scene of the crime.
Let the record reflect that this is exhibit number 1.
Mrs. Tramp, I'm going to ask you only one time. Did you use this golf, did you give this golf club that's 14 karat gold with your husband's initials engraved on it to the caddy, Mr. V.D. Pants, with instructions to hit the golf ball into the head of your husband at the annual Women Without Choices charity golf tournament?
I never seen that stick in my life until now.
Oh, really, Mrs. Tramp? Then how do you explain that your fingerprints are all over it?
Oh, that hillbilly goofball, he was supposed to wipe it clean.
Well, he didn't. And we also have sworn affidavits from the 43 secret security guards who were on duty that day, claiming you paid them to make sure that there'd be a clear shot on the 9th hole so that Mr. V.D. Pants could carry out your crime.
Is a lie. No money, exchange hands.
The court is aware that no money changed hands because all 43 of them swore to the fact that you paid them in blowjobs.
Another lie. 2 of them insist on intercourse.
Your Honor, it's the prosecution's contention that Mrs. Tramp has just made our closing argument for us.
Yes, she did. I shall dispense with the sentencing phase right now because I have a pressing hairdresser appointment to get to.
Me too. The air conditioning vents in this room has messed up my hair just like it does in helicopters' pads.
Mrs. Tramp, I've warned you not to share opinions in my court, so therefore I'm fining you a $9,000 contempt charge.
That's fine. My husband GoFundMe group will pay for it. He already raised over $1 million to pay for his toupee replacement when that imbecile Pee-Pee Pants missed his mark and hit the toupee off instead.
Mrs. Tramp, before I hand down my sentencing, do you have any non-opinion statement, perhaps remorse to express, so that the court may show some leniency in your sentencing?
Yes, I have some remorses.
Objection. The prosecution would like to recommend the death penalty at this juncture, Your Honor.
Noted. Thank you. I knew I was skipping something here. You may proceed with your reason for remorse, Mrs. Tramp.
I am very remorse of the fact that I didn't hire a seasoned pro whose handicap was as low as his morals, and that they didn't use the Arnold Palmer's putter. And I'm going to assure the court that my husband will fire the people responsible for improperly vetting the caddy, since he had such a quite esteemed career in firing people.
I should throw the book at you for such a heinous crime and a sloppy assassination attempt. But I know you can't read and are only capable of looking at the pictures in fashion magazines, such as Vogue and Elle.
And it's only Paris Vogue issues, since they featured me when American Vogue refused to.
So instead of the death penalty, which is what prosecutor Camilla pushed for, I hereby order the court to revoke all of your shopping privileges for 1 month.
No!
This sentence is very generous because I'm crediting you with time reduced for the well-intentioned effort and physically humiliating hardships you've endured trying to pull this off.
Does that include jewelry?
Yes. You're getting off easy and should be grateful that I didn't order a mansion arrest, whereby you'd be compelled to spend time with your intended victim.
Can we tack that onto her sentence, Your Honor?
No. Now, I could entertain a shortened sentence. Should some mysterious substance make its way into your husband's martini or Mick-Mac burger or whatever fast full food he's eating, the sentence will commence immediately. So before you leave the court today, please hand over all your credit cards to the bailiff, who looks like she could use some new shoes.
Can I have the death penalty instead?
No, my sentence is final. This verdict is unappealable. And I hope you've learned your lesson about the foolhardery of hiring a man to do a woman's job.
Hell yeah.
Swiping Right by Deborah Kraut. Deirdre Lawson, played by Deborah Kraut. Eric Taylor, played by Gene Moskovich. We are in a Malibu beachfront home overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Deirdre Lawson, a restaurant owner, and Eric Taylor, a financial planner, who met online at the Honeybee dating site for mature singles, are meeting for the first time.
Great family room. And the view is fantastic. Have you lived here long?
You know, I got this place about a year ago, right after my divorce. You might say I traded in a Manhattan penthouse for this beachfront property. I can tell you like it.
Oh, it's truly beautiful. And I really like the lighting. It creates a sense of intimacy.
Yeah, it's those pricey lamps I got at the Museum of Modern Art. They really do the trick, don't they?
You know, I should get them for my restaurant. They're way.
Oh, your restaurant. You know, you forgot to put down the name of your restaurant on your dating profile. What is it? Maybe I've been there.
Oh, I have to get to know you better before I trust you with those kinds of specifics.
Trust me. You trusted me enough to come to my house without knowing me instead of meeting me at a public place like a restaurant.
Well, I just like seeing a guy in his home. It gives me an instant picture. Dinner at a restaurant? That's date number 2, if he qualifies.
If he qualifies. You mean if I get that far? You know, you meeting me here for our first get together, that was really gutsy. I admire that.
I looked you up before I even swiped right on your name.
What'd you find?
Really successful financial planner, president of his own prestigious firm, etc., etc., etc.
It sounds like you were approved of my financial status and my career choices. That's great.
Oh, well, money and position are not that important to me. But clearly you do very well.
Well, I'm not gonna give you any numbers just yet, but let's just say I'm not hurting. But what about you? You are so attractive. I bet you hear that all the time. And you're a restaurant owner. That's very interesting.
My restaurant was just awarded a Michelin star last
Um, a Michelin star. Actually, I could use that as a clue on Google to look up the name of your restaurant, but forget about that. Let me pour you some more wine and we'll drink a toast to your Michelin star. What do you say?
I want to keep it just to one glass. I don't want to slip up and reveal any more information.
Well, I don't mean to be so inquisitive. I'm just uh, I'm just trying to make you the center of our conversation. My ex-wife said I never did that for her, and I'm not going to make that mistake again with you.
You know, I have to admit, I really loved your profile.
Oh, yeah?
You're aficionado, gourmet chef, ballroom dancer. Really impressive.
I hope the headshot looked good to you too. I paid a photographer a lot of money to get that pose just right for you.
Well, I love men with graying beards and teal blue eyes. But what's under the facade is much more important.
Well, sure, but I only had your picture to go by, but what a picture. Wow. Your sparkling green eyes and that brown wavy hair. I hope this isn't too sexist, but what a bod. Woo!
Now you sound like every other male in America. What about my brains and my profession
Yeah.
and having climbed all those mountains all these years around the world?
You're right. You're right. I stand corrected. And you're climbing mountains all over the world. That's spectacular. What were some of your favorite mountains and where are they?
Gee, I have to think about that one once. Oh, by the way, which way is your bathroom?
Just behind you, just down the hallway.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, take your time. Whoa, what was that?
What are you doing with a steel bucket in the middle of your hallway?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, my neck.
Oh,
My neck, it's killing me. Oh, no. Now I'm gonna have to go to the orthopedist and get CAT scans and do physical therapy.
I hope it's not that bad. You probably caught yourself just in time. You're lucky you didn't really get hurt.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Feels like it's in a vise. I can hardly turn it. I can hardly turn it left or right. Oh God.
Okay, well, I'm no doctor, but here's what I would recommend. Let's drink up some wine and that'll relax your muscles.
Look, hon, I'm gonna need more than a sorry and a glass of wine. I'm gonna need some compensation.
Compensation? You barely tripped. Aren't we being a little over dramatic?
It's not we who almost broke my neck. It's me who almost broke my neck. And according to my understanding of the law, you, my friend, are responsible.
Well, I've got another suggestion. Why don't we just jump into this hot tub and discuss this more calmly?
Hot tub,
No sense getting upset.
what are you, crazy? I have a serious neck injury, and all you want to do is see me naked in a tub.
It did occur to me, but no, I think that hot, steamy water would be really good for you.
I hope you have homeowners insurance because you're gonna need it.
You should have been watching where you were going.
Let's see, medical expenses, pain and suffering. You might even consider paying out of pocket tonight so you won't have to file a claim. How does 30 grand sound?
Absolutely ridiculous. What are you trying to pull here?
Who's your insurance company anyway? Allstate, State Farm?
Oh, something seems really fishy
Oh.
here. You know, I'm starting to think you're a real operator. Do you fake traffic accidents too?
Beg your pardon? What's that supposed to mean?
Come on. Listen, I could have you arrested for this. I don't want to do that. Look, I won't hold it against you, but let's just drop this silly pretense and get back to the romantic evening I had in mind for us. How about that hot tub?
Do you really think I'm going to go into a hot tub with you now after I had an accident in your house that could keep me out of work for several months or even a year? No, sir.
You know, in the financial world, I have dealt with a lot of scammers, and I could always smell a skunk a mile away. And sweetheart, this one is starting to stink big time.
Oh, don't give me that. You're responsible for the damages, and one way or another, you're going to pay for it.
Come on, this is such an obvious scam. Everybody knows this one. It's the old TFC, trip, fall, and collect. It's for amateurs. You must realize that I know this is a scam.
Scam? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, how about this? Let me give you one more chance, okay? Let's just forget about all this. Continue getting to know each other. Let's get back to the romantic date I had in mind for us this evening. What do you say?
What romance? Don't have a romance. I want my money.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but there's no money for you here. I know you think you're very clever, and you did have me going for a couple minutes. But I guess it's time I told you the truth. You see, I'm not even Eric Taylor.
What are you talking about?
Well, when I took my picture and his background and identity and I put them together when I joined the Honeybee dating site, looking forward to enjoying the good life. And here I am.
You just don't want to pay up.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You mean you assumed a false identity, pretended you were a financial planner?
Well,
Get
yeah.
swiped, Honeybee?
I know it sounds crazy, but let me tell you how this all came about. I was at my gym a few weeks ago, and this guy, Eric Taylor, was talking to a friend of his, and he told him that what his vacation dates would be and where he lived. So all I had to do was coordinate our appointment and slip in his house to meet you tonight, right on time. It's perfect.
What? I don't believe it.
It's true, you know. I, I don't know what to tell you other than that you still really interest me, and I wish we could still get to know each other. Is that out of the question?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I can't believe you assumed a false identity just to get swiped on Honeybee.
yeah, I said I was a financial planner. The only financial planning I do is for my own benefit, sweetheart. You know, I'm a real con man, a pro. I do big cons for lots of money, not this penny ante stuff that you're doing. Come on. I like fooling people. But just a second. But let me tell you one thing that isn't a con. I think I really like you. When you walked in here tonight, I was blown away. I still feel blown away.
Well, you try to scam a scammer. How dare you?
Well, you did too. Come on, don't you think two scammers would be better than one? We would make a great team. You have potential.
A team?
Yeah, a team. Think about it. With your brains and looks and my knowledge of the big cons, we could make a lot of money. I'm not talking about the rookie stuff you're up to. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars together. And, hear me out. Maybe mix in a little romance on the side.
Well,
What do you say?
I'm definitely down for the money.
Do it.
And
Yeah.
how long for that hot tub to heat up?
And now you're talking.
Broken Glass by Arthur Miller. Philip Gelberg, played by Martin Fogno. Sylvia Gelberg, played by Cy Hoffman. Brooklyn, New York, 1938. We are in the living room of Sylvia and Philip Gelberg, a very unhappily married Jewish couple. Traumatized by photos of Kristallnacht, Sylvia has become suddenly paralyzed, perhaps a metaphor for the impotence of the Jews as they confront fascism, floodwaters, or perhaps to punish Philip, her philandering, self-hating Jewish husband.
Oh, I didn't hear you come in.
I tiptoed in case you were dozing off. I got you some sour pickles.
Oh, that's nice. Aren't you early?
I got worried about you. Doctor come.
Well, he called. He has the results of the test, but he thought it'd be better if we get together tomorrow when he has more time. You know, he's really very nice.
You're going to get better. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's a letter from the captain. Here.
Jerome?
Yeah. Read it. That's your son. General MacArthur spoke with him 2 times.
Fort Sill?
Oklahoma. He's going to lecture them on artillery. That, Fort Sill, that's the artillery center, field artillery center. That's like being invited to the Vatican to lecture the Pope.
Imagine. Here, take this back.
I don't understand your attitude.
Why? I'm happy for him.
You don't seem happy to me.
I'll never get used to it. Who goes into the army? Men who can't do anything else.
I wanted people to see that a Jew doesn't have to be a lawyer, a doctor, or a businessman.
Yeah, that's fine. But why does it have to be Jerome?
For a Jewish boy to get into West Point is an honor. If it wasn't, look, without Mr. Case's connections, he never would have gotten in. He could be the first Jewish general in the United States Army. Doesn't that mean something to be his mother?
Well, I said I'm glad.
Don't, Sylvia, you can't give in to this.
Well, I'm sorry.
Please don't get upset. I take it back.
I wonder what my tests show, the ones that the specialist did.
I went to see Dr. Hyman last night.
What you did? Well, why didn't you mention it?
I wanted to think over what he said.
Well, what did he say?
Sylvia, I want you to be happy.
Oh?
You know, we have the money. We could do a lot of things, like maybe go see Washington, D.C. It's a hot place. Or we could go to Chicago.
Tell me what Dr. Hyman said.
He thinks it could all be coming from your mind. He thinks it's like a, like a, I don't know. He said like a fear got into you. Are you afraid of anything?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. Well, what kind of a fear? What does he mean?
Well, he says it better than me, but it's like in a war, people get so afraid that they go blind temporarily. But as soon as they get into a safer place, it goes away.
What about the tests that the Mount Sinai man did?
They can't find anything wrong.
But I'm numb. I'm numb.
Sylvia, can I tell you what I think?
What?
It's this damned Nazi business.
But it's in the paper. They're smashing all the Jewish stores. Should I not read the paper? The streets, they're covered with broken glass.
But you don't have
It's
have
ridiculous.
to constantly.
It's ridiculous. I can't move my legs because I read a newspaper.
Well, he didn't say that, but I'm wondering if you're too involved.
It's ridiculous.
You've got to get better, Sylvia. You've got to get better.
What is this? Am I dying or something?
How can you say that?
Well, I've just never seen such a look on your face.
Oh, no. I'm just worried.
I don't understand what's happening.
I never realized, really, how much I need you. I can't live without you, Sylvia. Sylvia, I love you.
What is this?
You have to get better. If I'm ever doing anything wrong, I'll change it, I swear. Let's try to do things differently. All right? You too, you've got to do what the doctors tell you to do.
What can I do? I sit here and they tell me there's nothing wrong with me.
I don't know. Yeah, you've got to try, Sylvia.
About the three of us talking, but you want the three of us to talk?
Oh.
Whoa.
So listen, I was talking to the doctor and something came into my mind that if maybe the three of us could sit down and talk.
No, that doesn't matter anymore.
Well, if it did, I'd be glad. I'd do it.
We did talk about it. Oh. What good did it do?
Oh.
You regretted you got married.
I didn't regret it.
You did.
No, okay. I don't feel that way anymore now.
Well, I'm here. I'm here. Here I am, Philip. Take a look.
That doesn't sound very,
Not
very
very what? I'm here. And I've been here a long time.
Sylvia, I want you to.
But I said I'm
can't-
here.
I want you to stand up, Sylvia.
I'm here for my mother's sake, and I'm here for Jerome's sake, and I'm here for everybody's sake except my own. What should I say? And I can't stand up.
You can. You can.
I can't.
Stand up. You can stand up. Sylvia, what are you doing, huh? What's up here? What are you trying to do?
Cherry Bomb by Camille Gannen. Attorney Wiesel, played by Richard Hirsch. Cherry McGee, played by Camille Gannen. A highly unsuccessful lawyer with a suspended license and his life in as much disarray as his office hires a temp agency to send him a lawyer to go to court and file an urgent motion for continuance. A girl with pink hair shows up.
If you're looking for the Pink Dot Market, it's a half-mile down the road.
Why would I bother to go there when they deliver? I'm looking for a Mr. Weasel.
I am he, and the name is pronounced Wiesel. What can I do for you?
I'm Cherry McGee, and it's more like what I can do for you. The Tarnitzer Temp Agency sent me to work here for the day.
They sent you? Oh my God, they sent you?
Yeah, it's your lucky day. I'm here to work from 9 to 5 with a paid lunch break.
I told him I needed an attorney to go to the courthouse and file a motion for a continuance in a time-sensitive case. I need it done today. Are you good at filing?
Yeah, I'm the best. Look at these nails. I filed them 5 days ago and they still look perfect. No chips or nothing.
Not that kind of filing. My license is suspended for 2 more weeks, and I need a licensed lawyer to go to the courthouse to get this case continued to any time after that, so I don't lose this gold mine of a claim.
Well, I got a license.
Really? You?
Oh, sure. I got licensed at 16, been driving ever since.
No, not that kind of license. I need a lawyer who has a license to practice law, someone who passed the bar.
I passed the bar.
You did?
Oh, yeah. It's right on the way from my house to your office here.
Not that kind of bar. I'm talking about the kind of bar you have to pass to practice law.
Huh. Well, then by that reasoning, there's lots of lawyers walking around here because people pass bars all the time. Does the Suds and Buds pub count too?
Never mind about bars and pubs. Listen, my license to practice law got suspended a month ago because I hired an expert witness who wasn't a real doctor. The judge got upset and he suspended my license for 6 weeks. So I thought the temp agency was sending a lawyer to go file this motion for a continuance so I don't lose out on this big case.
Wow. What happened to the fake doctor?
I took the fall for her and she disappeared.
Oh, a Cinderella ending. Ain't that sweet?
Yeah, I guess it is. Kind of like I was a knight in shining armor.
Oh, yeah, sure. More like pewter.
Pardon me?
Oh, I'm rooting for her. So, what's this case about that you need extended?
Well, I'm representing a girl whose crotch caught on fire when she was using some defective hair dye. She said she was hired at that seedy strip joint called the Pink Pussycat's Playpen, but has lost so much time off work, she's got nothing left to dye. And she's in so much pain, she may never be able to work again. And hopefully, it caused such irreparable harm, she may never be able to walk again. And so it's going to be a really big case, and I'm going to make big bucks, and that's why I need this continuance. I'm going to sue Procter & Gamble for defective hair dye, big time.
Well, I know that girl because I work there nights. I'll be going there when I finish here. All us girls are required to dye all our hair pink on account of the owner wants the drapes to match the carpet, if you know what I mean.
You work nights at the Pink Pussy? Oh, I guess your outfit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what about the carpets? The drapes are the same color as the carpets?
Oh, no, never mind about that. I work there 6 nights a week. I know everyone. That girl, Barbara, we nicknamed her the Burning Bush Bimbo because she used the wrong product. It had a high content of ammonia, and the owner told us ammonia is a strong chemical and highly, highly flammable, and not to use it.
Uh-oh. The owner told you all about that?
Oh, yeah, sure. But Barbara had some pink hair dye stuff left over from Halloween that had ammonia in it, and then she fell asleep watching the women's gymnastics in the Olympics while she was trying to get some tips for our pole dancing routines.
Barbara said it was just lap dancing. You girls do pole dancing too?
Oh, yeah, sure. We do everything there, and I mean everything.
So let me get this straight. Her crotch area self-combusted because it had ammonia?
No, she had a lint joint in her hand getting ripped to the tits when she fell asleep, and some ashes must have dropped near it and set the whole thing aflame. She said it was like the 4th of July fireworks.
Wait a minute. She didn't tell me that. She told you she had a lit joint to set off the sparks?
Oh, yeah, sure. She told all us girls back at the club when she came back to work.
Back to work? She's back at work already? She came in here in a wheelchair and said it was like a week after the accident and she couldn't walk.
Well, she came back 2 days afterwards and had to have a toupee of sorts fashioned out of one of those 60s troll dolls' hot pink hair glued onto her burn zone.
All the bad luck. How can I win a case without wrenching the defense?
Well, you're the lawyer, or at least in 2 weeks you will be. That's why they pay you the, sorta big bucks.
You might as well go home. If I can't get this filed, I don't have a snowball's chance in hell of trying the only case I have.
Why don't I take a swing at it? You have to pay me for the whole day anyway. Give me the papers. Come on, you got nothing to lose.
Well, I could lose the $250 filing fee.
Plus $50 for my gas allowance and lunch at the diner. So why don't you just make it an even $350? I'll pop over there. I'll get this filed.
That doesn't seem to add up.
Nothing's wrong with my math. Come on, fork up the $400 and let me get over there. I'm getting hungry.
So bring back a receipt. Wait a minute. It's only 9:30 in the morning. It's $400 now?
Do you want me to get you a hot dog or something?
I love hot dogs. Thanks. And could you bring some extra piccalilli, please?
Okay, then give me another $50.
I don't think hot dogs are that expensive. Could you have miscalculated the...
No. I'm good at math, remember? It's a bargain when you consider what they're charging these days for a McDonald's Happy Meal.
That's it. Can you bring back the change, please?
Change? If there's any change, that's my tip.
Okay, all right. Go to courtroom 212. Judge A. Magnus Levy is the presiding judge.
Okay, got it. Judge A. Magnus Levi, like the jeans.
Not Levi, it's Levy. Levy!
4 hours later.
Where is that dingbat? Oh, God, she better not have gotten arrested for impersonating a lawyer. That's all I need. What's wrong? Don't tell me. The judge found out you weren't a lawyer and he didn't grant the continuance, and now he's going to extend my suspension? Oh, God. Just shoot me. He'll probably just bar me.
He not only granted the continuance, but he told me I was welcome to visit him in his chambers for anything else you need in the future. But I was so busy taking care of his hot dog, I forgot to go get yours.
I don't believe it. That's great. Wait, you forgot my hot dog? Oh, never mind. I've got some potato chips in the back.
Oh.
How on earth did you manage to pull off that continuance?
The A in Judge A. Magnus Levy's name stands for L. I know Miss Big L. He's one of my regulars at the Pink Pussy. He also scheduled your status hearing for next week with him, as long as I have a job full-time at your law firm. And he's expunging your suspension effective immediately.
I'm shocked. This is amazing. You're better than Aaron Brockovich. I can't believe you did all that. It's about time my luck changed. And yes, you have a full-time job here. Anything you want, you got it.
Goody. I want a raise with benefits and a car like the one Aaron Brockovich got in the film.
Everybody should be unmuted and able to turn their video on, including our guests, hopefully. Okay. Okay, allow participants to unmute themselves. Okay.
Guests, where are you?
Unmute themselves. Okay.
What's that?
You're hitting unmute, but it's not happening, I guess. Okay.
Your fault, Barbara.
Unmute themselves. There you go. They're unmuted. Anybody that wants to be unmuted, I think. Nope. Okay, ask to unmute, ask to
Allow them
unmute.
to turn on their videos.
Okay, and you can turn on your videos too. Okay.
We can't do it.
Okay, let me see if I can make it happen. I'm clicking allow participants to unmute themselves and to start their video. So you should be able to start your videos and unmute yourselves. Anybody want to give it a shot? Guys.
Oh, there's Rosalie.
Everybody can turn on their own video and their own sound.
Yeah, if we want to see. Hi, Beverly.
Hi, Beverly.
John.
Hello.
Can you
It was
find
a
me
great
John?
show. Really, really great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And one of the ladies, I don't know what her name was, but she really had me crying out here.
Oh, that had to be Grace.
I was crying. I said, "Oh, don't leave me,
Don't you remember when you were going to do that show?
You know, I was trying to, I said, that sounds sort of familiar.
Yep. Yep.
But I'm a little older now, so I don't remember it as well.
Well, I remembered it for you.
Thank you, darling.
I've asked people to turn on their video and unmute, but they have to do it. They have to click unmute. So that's it. Let me see if I can do more. Okay. Guys, you did a great job. What a day this was. What do you what a
Hey,
day.
Rosalie.
She said, what a day this was.
What a day this was. But I'm going to say one thing. You guys were such troopers. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I mean, the things that went well went brilliantly. And then there were some things that just was like pulling my hair out, going, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But you just kept going. You kept going. So
Character.
And our audience stayed.
The show must go on.
Filing was a prostitute.
what did you say?
He successfully did the filing anyway because the judge was one of her regular clients.
It was, you guys, you did an amazing job. Absolutely amazing, in spite of everything. And this was all of what we were all so frazzled. I mean, it was
Thank you, Barbara.
Oh, you're
Fantastic.
welcome. Go and have drinks at the bar. Enjoy yourself.
We will.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Barbara.
Beverly, I'm so happy
Barbara.
to see your face. Thank you, thank you. I can't believe it. There you are. You look so
Mostly,
good.
you're right. The show must go on, and we did it.
We did it. We did it. We did it. I mean, I'm hoping that, I'm hoping to get some help is what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping.
We'll find you a therapist, Barbara.
What? I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say, Mary?
We'll find you a therapist.
Thank you. That's not the kind of help I was looking for, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take whatever. Pat yourselves on the back, guys. Troopers, absolute troopers. I hope you're all going to meet and have a drink or 2 or 3 or 4. And hopefully I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have a nice break. I need it.
Yeah, have a good
Yeah.
day.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you
thank
so
you
much.
for coming.
Thank
Bye.
you so much, everyone. Be well.
Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for hanging in, everybody. You have good friends. You have great friends, let me tell you. Bravo.
Family. It's
Grace, you
family.
didn't bomb anybody.
Nobody bombed anybody. Yeah, it's great.
It was great. It was great.
Thank you so much.
Okay, see you guys at the bar.
Bye-bye.
Bar.
Well, not all of
I'm
you.
sorry I can't make it.
I'll see you soon, Camille.
Oh, yes, Mary Jo, it's a must. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Grace, you didn't get bombed. Thanks for being here, Mitzi. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, you're muted. Bye.
Just unmuted, Mitzi.
Yeah.
Hi, hon. Oh, interesting.
I lost myself. I can't see myself anymore. Not very
Wait a
good.
minute, I can help you with that.
It was most enjoyable. I really hats off to everybody. Great job. Great job. And
Thank
very
you for coming, Mitzi. You're such a good sport. We can see you even if you can't see us.
Okay.
Yeah, we see you.
But I was here through the whole thing, enjoyed it all, and a couple of bathroom breaks that otherwise I was glued.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Oh, we'll
really
seeing you in class.
Really proud of everybody.